Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are in Tinodir, ready to travel to the Tomb of Elendil. On the previous episode we earned Gwindeth's trust. He has lowered the waters and now the Tomb of Elendil is accessible once again for us to claim the Silithar. And that's what we're gonna do today. Are you ready to journey to the Tomb of Elendil, Beriathan? I hope you have gathered allies, for Idella Crypt-breaker is sure to be making her way into the deepest chambers with the rest of her band.
Respect, the one thing Gwindeth desired most, has earned passage into the Tomb of Elendil, the resting place of the last Silithar. But with the lowering of the floods, robbers and thieves have taken the opportunity to plunder the tomb.
Okay, so here we are. Just a heads up, I ran this on my level cap in Warden just to remember the layout of the instance and some of the enemy configurations to give us a better fighting chance. As this instance can be quite lengthy, so I don't want to waste any time looking for the right path. Because even then, I mean, even with the right path, even knowing the right path, we are just 7 levels ahead, so 7 levels above the recommended level for this instance, so it's still gonna provide some decent challenge, I believe. The bosses more than anything. So I'm thinking I will go red for these mob pools. God, what happened here? How did they find me? I will go red for the mob pools, and for the bosses, they are quite complex. Oh, they have a lot of ads. Then for the bosses, I will go blue. And something that it's really annoying about this instance as well. This guy calls ads and I hadn't realized that. So something annoying about this instance I was gonna tell you is that there are a lot of enemies in stealth mode that can really throw you off as well. I didn't realize that that robber captain was gonna pull all these other ads to his aid. Otherwise I might have skipped him. But what I wanted to show you something that happens in here. Maybe I should have just fought the archer straight ahead. Yeah, get them into melee and stop the arrows coming from them. That would have been better. Live and learn, as they say. But anyways, this should be the path. But as soon as you come here, near here... Oh, there was supposed to be... On my previous run, this passage crumbled, but not today. So, cool. Okay, so maybe it was for the best after all. So what we really need to be is, we need to be really careful. This is the one that's gonna crumble. Yeah. So it's a close. I mean, there's plenty of space for us to go through, but anyway. So what we'll need to do is take the path to the left. Take this path. he's gonna pull. Oh, Jesus Christ. These guys are gonna wreck me. Come on, wake up, man. Oh, Jesus. I guess that's what happens when you face roll this with a 100 level 1 character on a level 130, because I hadn't realized the captains do that. Luckily we have the master in Evendim, so we can go back to Kalanglad and enter the instance anew. So I guess what we'll need to do, instead of fighting that captain straight ahead, straight up front, is take care of the ads first before trying to get to him. So let's try that now. But that's a good way in which the devs make sure that you don't skip any waves of ads. And yeah, sure, had I known that before, I would have done that. So yeah, these are all the guys that we need to kill separately, as they are not that threatening when there are only just a few of them. Kill as many of these guys as possible. Just to be safe. They do like the stealth, the ranged attacks. Luckily, this is manageable. This is still manageable. Just need a couple self kills. And this is not so bad. I'm not sure if we had already taken care of the ads in here, not all of them. We can take care of these ones here as well. One good thing about this is, since these enemies are green to us, they count towards the advancement of our class deeds. So before this guy gets a chance to react, that's what I should have done initially. So this time he didn't try to call any ads. I'm not sure if that's because I had already taken care of all of them, or because I was able to engage in combat with him before he got the chance to run away. And these are the guys in stealth I was telling you about. There are a lot of these guys in the instance. You cannot be overconfident in pulling the guys in here, because you never know when you are gonna find more of these stealth guys. What we can try and do is skip some of these waves of ads. As long as there is not a guiding tomb robber in the area, we should be fine. Okay, so here is one guiding tomb robber, so let's see. We're gonna prep up a desolation and let's see if what stops him from getting more allies is us ambushing him or we killing all the ads. No, What stops him from getting aid is ambushing him, so we force him to engage us in combat before he has the chance of looking for aid. But that's sure good to know. I want to hear your excuses. Don't make me reduce your shares of the treasure, because I will if you keep this up. Bella's not going to be happy, that's all I'm gonna say to you. Oh, come on. Sounds are not fun. Definitely not. Are there more? Okay, and what sucks is that these guys are greened out, so we cannot engage. Stop your sniveling, think of the treasures that we'll find down here. And what happens if we try to pull these guys one at a time? Doesn't work. Should have known. But we need to stop this lady from applying her nasty blitz on us. Alright, that takes care of them. On the other hand, another good aspect of this is that we are getting lots of reputation items and even some crafting material, although I'm not sure the crafting materials are of any use to us right now, as these are artisan level. We have already mastered that. What is sure gonna be helpful is applying a Tomb of Defense and some other buffs when we get to the bosses. Okay. So I think right now, yeah, the place we need to go is this one. To here. I gotta say, we're making good time. I thought this was gonna take much longer, but it's not as bad as I expected. The boss fight, it's gonna be something, let me tell you. Okay. In here, we have this kind of pool. We can try and avoid some of these enemies by taking the swim. What we really need to be careful about is those guiding tomb robbers, because if they catch us, that's gonna be nasty. But it seems there are no problems in here. I don't have any problems, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Takes care of all those crawlers. I need to catch my breath. Okay, they saw me. Yeah. No avoiding that fight. There is no avoiding that fight. Now what I'm not sure about is if some of these Kergrim would alert the others, much like the guide in Tomb Robbers. Maybe this guy was just running around because he's having fun. In any case, we have also opened a new deed in Kergrim's lair, which seems this instance is a good place to grind that deed, but that's not our focus for today. Our focus for today is gonna stay alive, fighting these three guys at the same time. Jesus, they are giving me quite a beating. I'd much rather die and make my way up here instead of wasting my never surrender being so close to the boss. I think I can actually just use some pots. But these diseases are taking away all my morale. Okay, had I thought of that sooner, I wouldn't have died. No worries then. Back to Kalenglad it is. This is one of the aspects of the old quest design that can be quite bothersome. Sending you to a red circle outside of the instance, like, why? Anyway, let us go back in. We're making good progress in here. Gotta say, I'm quite satisfied with the way in which things are going so far. Sure, we have died a couple times, but this hasn't been as challenging as I thought that was gonna be. I don't know, this pocket item looks tempting to have, but I'm not sure if how much of an upgrade will it really give me. So we're gonna check that in just a moment. Okay, yeah, this is where we got that rumble over there. So yeah, the passage there is broken even though the stones are no longer there. But as you see, we cannot pass through there. I think for the next time fighting those Peregrines, I'm gonna open with ambush on one of them. That at least will give me some more room, some more chance to fight. Alright, so these girls in here are scouting the area. I don't want to fight them. He's gonna wait until they are at a safe distance. One of those stealth guys, but we were able to avoid him. And here we are back at the Kirkham section of the instance. Oh. Okay, at least we were able to kill some of those big guys. So we're gonna get Desolation ready. We're gonna open with Ambush, Critical Strike, Mark Target and Diminish Target. Make sure this guy goes down as fast as possible. I don't want to lose time with him. Gotta keep an eye out for those diseases. I don't want to run out of power too quickly. Alright, that was much better. Okay, perfect. We are ready to continue. The boss battle shouldn't be too far ahead. Down. So that guiding tomb robber is green, so we gotta fight him like this. And there is a guy in stealth in here. There he is. And another one. You see, there are a lot of these guys. Not even sure if there is a third one or not. Yeah, there is. Seriously, where do these guys keep coming from? Alright. Ready to continue. So here we have the first boss of the instance. And for this one, as I was saying, I'm gonna go blue. As Defiant Challenge is gonna give us no more room to juggle with. Where are we gonna spend this? Critical Defense, Sons of War and Conviction. We're gonna get a bonus to self heals. And now, oh, we can increase our critical defense. Not much that we can do here. Alright, so, and let me also check if by any chance this does provide some extra morale, and I would guess some extra defense. And this is the moment to use all the other buffs that we have in here. Let us see, we can get some food. Some tactical mitigation, some extra tactical mitigation. Mark acquisition, no. Slayer did no. Enhanced XP supply, no. Some of attack, some of defense. was better to use this pies. And this is a scroll of power, but I don't think power is gonna be an issue. We're gonna use some scrolls as well. And I think this is all we can do for the moment. Let us try this. Old strangers, you aren't part of my band. I would remember you. We were here first, so the loot belongs to us. Show yourself out. What? The king? There hasn't been a king in Anuminas for hundreds of years. His treasures are now mine. Show them why, my friends. What we're gonna do is make sure we have our self-heals up all of the time. This wasn't so bad. I was expecting this to be much more worse. And the good part about this is that you are made of sterner stuff than I expected, strangers. There are suddenly more vacancies in my ranks. They are yours if you want them. I have need of strength. You will have a share in the treasure we take from this tomb, of course. Again you speak of the king. You bore me with these fantasies. Very well, with these words you forfeit any claim to the treasure as well as your lives. Take them. So, what I was saying is, what is good about running blue is that determination has a random chance of applying a fear. We were able to do that on one of those archers. So that gives us some extra crowd control. We were also able to get Kindred with the Wardens of Anuminas. We're gonna check that in just a moment. And unlock the world-renowned deed. Enough of this! An expert share of the treasure to the man who brings me their heads. Okay, we have earned some moment of respite, so let us check what we have in here. The reputation with the Wardens of Anuminas is now Kindred. So you have completed that deed. A new title, Warden of Anuminas. And 20 LOTRO points and the world renowned deed. So let us check in here. This feels good. Finally, one Kindred faction. And we have, God, 10 more to go for the area door meta deed. We have completed this deed. The only Kindred that we have. The title and the points is all that we got. So Beriathan of Gondor or Beriathan Warden of Anuminas. I'm gonna stick with Beriathan of Gondor. Okay. 20 LOTRO points, and we're ready to take the fight to Citadel at last. Where is it? It's not here. I was told it would be here. A stone of value beyond your dreams, she said. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's not here. I will return a profit of it. I will kill you and sell your belongings at Oast for it. Good luck with that. Okay, so you still call ads, even after all this time. I mean, people are still willing to fight for you, and you still have people left to fight for you after I have defeated so many of yours. Okay, Idella is defeated. Now we need to talk to Gwindeth.
Stay, traveler, and hear my tale.
Hail, Beriathan, you have done well to come this far into darkness, but the Silithar is no longer here. Listen well, for I will tell you where now it lies. The stone you seek once bathed this room in golden light. The flood waters of Nenuyal carried the stone into deep caverns. I will show you the way if you will follow. You will find the stone you seek through this passage, but heed my words with care. Do not wake Nornagol. God, I'm kinda scared. It may be slow to wake him, but it is a creature of hate and will destroy you if it can. Go now and hope that the memory of great Elendil smiles on your passing. I'm sure he will. I'm still nervous nonetheless. But we are not so far away from the boss, from the last boss. Now I know that is a boss that has ads, so we need to keep an eye open for that. For the time being, we need to kill these Kerrigrims. Killing the Kergrims is not an issue. So let us once again open with ambush and critical strike. Okay, so he resisted my desolation. That's not good. Great, so we are getting even closer. Let's take some of... Okay, we no longer need those reputation items for the wardens. Once again, let's open with ambush. Was that a critical strike? Please tell me it was. Okay, you're gonna go for your friend. That's not gonna help you. I need all of you in front of me so that I can use my AoEs to its full potential. Alright. These are the last couple ads before the boss. And even on yellow we are advancing at a good speed, I would say. It's been a long time since the last time I ran blue for this long. Okay, gotta wait until the diseases run out. In the meantime, let me check how are we doing with the class deeds. Expert hurler, like halfway through, almost. Critical strike. Okay, this one has been advanced for the day. This one not yet. Strike with ambush, not yet. Perseverance. And Fierce Resolve. We're getting close. Okay, here we are at last. Nornagol. and Crack Skull. I want to make sure that I take a cool picture while in the instance. Alarm! Alarm! Death to intruders! Wake! Crush foes! Wake! Great Sleeper, awake! What? Not Kergrim, no! So Nornagul is gonna swallow the Silithar and we're ready to face him. And, well, Nornagul is immune to almost all damage, but a good thing here is that doesn't count bleeds. We just need to be able to apply a few of them. As much of them as we can. Let us hope. Oh god. So yeah, this is the problem with blue line. It uses a lot of power. But a good thing is that we have some power pots in here. We're making good progress, I would say. Slow but steady. The issue in here is, since we don't have dark before the dawn, there's not a reliable method for us to replenish powers, so we gotta be a little bit more conservative with our usage of power. Power too, but it's not so bad as long as we can interrupt her. As long as we can keep applying blitz, we're all gonna be alright. And it seems, since that ad in there has triggered anti-exploit mode, maybe that's what's stopping more ads from spawning. I'm not sure on that, but it would be nice if that's the case. That will make the fight much easier. Let me tell you, I cannot wait for when I get dark before the dawn. Because yeah, Blue Wardens really need a reliable source of power. Yeah, our fear is also working against Nornagul occasionally. But at this rate, I think we're gonna spend as much time fighting the boss as we did the rest of the instance. Come on. Yeah, I should have used this Tomb of Power. I need to get rid of that blade. I really need to get rid of that blade. Good thing is that we have never surrendered as a backup. But at this rate, we're really gonna need it. Able to get some extra power there. Oh god. Please interrupt him. Yeah. That's it, showing who's boss. We'll need to keep interrupting until we have possibility of using another power pod. But our blitz, sorry, are doing all the hard work in here. We're gonna make sure we are still using them. A few more of these guys. I really need Dark Before Dawn. And I'm not gonna bother about the blitz. I just remember that I have some battle potions of restoration. So yeah, you're not gonna get me with that anymore. Keep interrupting this guy. Yeah, another battle potion of restoration. Interrupt, keep draining my power. That's what you want. Gotta be able to use that Brink of Victory to kill some of these cats, the turtles. Interrupting, please! Aww. Well, even then, I would say we're doing good so far in the fight. Yeah, we're using every single pot that we have. I'm not gonna be able to stop this one. Stop resisting my attacks, please. At this point I'm just trying to apply as many bleeds as I can, as I'm hoping Never Surrender is gonna save me if need be. Because at this rate that's most likely gonna happen. And it's better if Never Surrender gets activated, that will give me some extra power as well. I'm actually not sure if I want to use another morale pot or just let this guy. Hurt me a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Now you will see what's good. In case I'm gonna activate Never Surrender once again. God, these guys have a lot of bleeds. But I'm almost done with them, so... For God's sake. For God's sake. Wake up. I'm gonna keep removing the bleeds with these battle potions, and I'm already out of power pots. Oh no, I actually have a couple, but they are on cooldown. Oh, you are really close. You're really close to. That's right. Come on. Come on! Come on, you're about to die. Just die, please. Oh, come on, yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, Jesus. I told you not to wake Nornagol. Yeah, why didn't you fight him then? Oof. I will bring the Silithar to Kalinglad, for I wish to speak with him again.
Hail, friend, and well met.
You have done well to defeat Nornagol, Beriathan. I have taken the Silithar and will deliver it to Kalinglad. Return now to him with the tale of your adventure. I will show you the way by the hidden paths back to surface.
Mind my words, traveler.
Let us leave this place, Beriathan. The Silithar must come safely to the surface, and I would speak with Calenglad before I return to my home. Yes, we did it. That's amazing. It's out there. Okay, let's continue.
How can I be of service?
You have emerged from the darkness, Beriathan, and have truly made an old man glad to see this happy day. The light of Narsil shall be kindled once again. Gwindeth appeared shortly before your return and gave to me the Silithar. To see such a wonder return from out of the mist of history fills me with amazement. Is this shield any better than... No, I don't think so. No. Vitality and critical rating. Or the cloak, might, agility and vitality. Let's take the cloak.
What can I do for you?
Yes, level 48. No new skills, but level 48. Amazing. By reclaiming the last of the Silithar, you have done what Aragorn sent you here to do, Beriathan, and along the way you made yourself a great help to all of us that live along the shores of Lake Nenuyal. I am sorry to see you go. But you must, for Narsil is to be reforged. Return at once to Rivendell, far to the east, and deliver the Silithar to Aragorn. The time has come at last for the blade that was broken to be remade. And I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Oh yeah. And Geralt is really excited too, I can tell. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Before I forget, let me switch back to Redline. Okay, so yeah, that was great. That was great fun, a great challenge, and just enough for one episode. This is the end of today's Citadel Guard adventures. Thank you once again for tuning in and for joining me on this journey, especially this quest that I like so much. And I'll see you next time. We'll continue the epic now that we have taken care of everything else in Evendim. So see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.